Hi guys, only me again. Good morning and welcome to another metal detecting video. So today is Sunday again and we're in April now, so we're approaching Easter, which is great. And I am back on a permission that I've been to before. Now you might have seen the video on my channel, which was the permission next to the medieval church. This is actually the same farm, so it's the same permission. But when I was here last time, I spotted some sort of ruins down the bottom of the field. And after a bit of investigation at home, I found out that they were actually part of an old linhay, which is actually the name for an old barn. Now a linhay isn't just a normal barn, it's a two-storey barn, and the animals used to live on the bottom half, and then sometimes they would have a dwelling on the top half, or they would keep the straw or the hay or the feed for the animals on the top half. So there's some pretty decent sort of stones and remnants of walls and buildings around here. So I thought, I've got a bit of time this weekend, unexpected time, let's give it a go. So without further ado, let's get digging. And as normal guys, if you like my videos, please consider subscribing. And of course, if you can comment on any of the finds that I've found today and you can help ID them, then please comment below and put a thumbs up. Let's get going. Okay, so I thought before we actually start detecting, I would show you some of these ruins so I could put the site into a bit of context for you. So yeah, these are the sort of things that I spotted. Really nice solid stonework there. My first impressions of that was that it was almost too good to be part of an old linhay, but then it doesn't really seem to continue, so it just seems to be the end part here with the old gate hinges on there. And this actually forms a small courtyard, so you can see a wall here, another entrance here with a gate, and then as we walk further down here, there's a structure in here. Now I suppose this was actually part of the linhay. And again, we've got just huge stone walls here. There we go, now used as gate posts. Very similar stone to the first lot of stone I showed you actually. And as you can see, again, I'll see if I can show you through the hedge, it doesn't really continue. It goes to a much more cruder type of stone wall using very different stones. So it's almost like the original hedge row stopped here, and then they found some lovely big faced stones to make these big gate posts. And what I've also spotted down here is there is a stream that runs through this flat bit of field, obviously just an old swamp ground. And if you look down here, you can see there's this very well built system for water irrigation, I would imagine. So possibly some type of drainage irrigational system. Looks like a big metal bar sticking out there, so could possibly have had some sort of gated system on it as well. So maybe there was once a mill or something here. Okay, so this is actually going to be my, not first signal. I've had about 3, maybe 4, but they've all been little bits of foil, so I didn't really bother to film them. But I'd say that this is probably going to be my first decent signal anyway, so fingers crossed. Let's have a look, see what we've got. So I think it's in this big clump. No, it's not in the big clump. No, I'm pretty sure it'd come out. Let's just get the pinpointer. Here we go. Well, the good news is it's not a piece of foil, but the bad news is it's a piece of lead. Okay guys, so there's a nice little signal in here. It's coming in at around 88 to 92. It's quite faint, so it might be quite deep, but we'll give it a dig, see what's what. You never know. So I've sort of moved to the top end of this field now, and I've got to admit I am getting a few more targets up here, and the grass is a bit shorter because the cows have been in here quite recently. There we go, so it's still in the plug, but that is a much better signal now. Much better signal. Okay. Oh, okay, so it appears it's in this little coin ball type thing again. Let's open it up and have a look. Okay, so here it is. It has fallen apart a little bit, and here we go. We can see something here. That's very coin-like, isn't it? Okay. So it definitely looks like a coin. It's quite an odd coin too. It's quite thick. Not much detail left on this one, but I might just give this one a very light clean just to see if we can get anything from it, and then I'll let you know what I find. Okay guys, so that's it clean. That's as clean as I can possibly get it without destroying it even more, but yeah, we're not going to get too much from that. Very odd shaped coin, relatively thick, but nah, it's pretty gone. Oh well, let's move on, see what else we can get. So I think I've found something really good. So I was detecting in the top half of this field. Wasn't really getting too many targets, especially after that crusty old coin that we just had. And then I had a target in here. I couldn't really find it, which is very typical of probably what I think that we might have found in here. And I've turned it over, and I thought it was still in the hole, so I was scratching around in the hole, couldn't find it in the hole, and then I suddenly looked on the top, and it was just sat on the upside down of the plug. Come and have a look, see what I can see. Looks great. Okay guys, so can you see what I can see here? That was literally just staring at me on the underside of this plug, and there we go. So that's the impression, look, in the soil. It's a tiny little hammered. It's a lovely tiny little hammered. It's great, gave such a good signal too. And I mean, alright, it wasn't deep, but it wasn't exactly shallow either. So there we go, look at that. Okay, so here we are. Here is the little coin. Absolutely tiny little coin. It's definitely medieval because it's got your 3 pellets there, and it's a long cross. Not not too clipped either, this one, which is absolutely great. And yeah, this has got to be what, 1200s, 1300s, early 1300s. Oh, so nice, so nice. I really wasn't getting hardly any signals at all, so it was really a nice surprise to get that out. Let's give it a little clean up and see if we can get some more details from it. Okay, so I've given it a bit of a scrub up. This side is definitely the better side, which is the shield side, or presumably the long cross side. But the other side is pretty warm, so I can't get too much information off it at the moment. But I'm hoping that when I get home later I might be able to just clean it up a little bit better, just to see who is on the back. But I'm guessing that that's going to be an Edward, so possibly an Edward the First. What type of denomination is that? Not really too sure, but it's smaller than a penny, so if anyone can help me with that, that would be really, really great. So thank you very much. Woohoo! Chuffed with that. Let's move on, see if there's any more in here. Okay, so I've just had this, and for a moment when I saw the gold glinting out, I thought it'd be something really, really good. But unfortunately it just looks like an old aluminium, part of an old bottle top or a milk top or something like that. Oh well, they can't all be hammered, but there's got to be some more in here. Let's get the next one. So I've just had this little signal here pop out. Absolutely banging target. I mean, it was a textbook sort of signal. It's exactly what you wanted, really. And then, yeah, this has just popped out. So it's almost like a sort of strap end of some kind, but it's made of pure copper. So I don't think it's very old. You can see where the strap probably would have connected at the top there. But very thin. Certainly made of copper. Yeah, there's that one. Let's keep going. Okay, so there's an absolute sort of textbook junk signal there, guys. It's coming in quite a low number, in the 50s, 56, 57, and you can hear it sort of crackling a little bit on the outside. So it's likely this is going to be some sort of aluminium or something like that, but let's give it a go and see if I'm right. Curiosity killed the cat, and curiosity might pay off in this instance. So I wonder how deep it's going to be. So it's come out in the top, and I can see something just poking out the surface here. Yep, there we go. That's actually part of an old aluminium can. So there we go, nothing but junk, but it's nice to know that the signals are the right sort of signals and your detector's doing the job. It's quite a strange little target, that. It's a solid number, about 79 to 83. It's just a bit scratchy, isn't it? Now usually I wouldn't dig this, but as it's a little bit sparse on the old signals today, let's give it a go. What do you reckon it's going to be? More junk? Probably. Well, you never know, it could be a nice big juicy hammered, which would be lovely. There we go, so now the plug's come off. It's even worse. Signal's even worse, so this is likely to be a piece of junk. But let's find out. Okay, so it should be in here somewhere, according to the detector. It's in the first handful. There we go. Oh wow, look, something poking out. Ah, yeah. I mean, it's not an artifact or anything like that, but I'd consider that to be junk, to be fair. Oh well, on to the next one. Definitely a nice little digger, that one. Just down here towards the hedgerow. It doesn't sound like it's going to be too deep either, so hopefully it's going to come out in the plug, which would be nice. There we go. Oh, it's another piece of tin foil with a bit of gold on it as well. Oh, what a heart stopper. So I've just had this target down here, and as you can see, it's easily a pinpointer's width all the way down to the ground, so it was super deep. And I've pulled it out and I gave it a little clean, and what came out was this little bottle top here. Now the reason I gave it a clean was because I wasn't too sure if it was silver or not, but then I found out that it was just aluminium, and then it had this writing on the top here. So yeah, I don't really know what that means, but there's like a triangle and two circles either side. That's the back of it here. So is it like a medicine bottle? Something like that? It's too small to be a milk lid, isn't it? Oh well, if anyone can help me out with that, that would be absolutely great. But yeah, there's that one. Let's keep going. Okay, so I've been here for about 4.5 hours now, and I've actually found more stuff the further I've moved away from that old linhay where those ruins were. So I don't really know why, but the further up the field I've gone, actually the more finds I've got. So I've got about an hour left today. It's not going to be a tremendously long hunt today because I've got stuff to do when I get home, but I'm going to give it a go for another hour. I'm really hoping I can at least get one more hammered. That would be so good, wouldn't it? Or something else. There's got to be something else in here. And yeah, I just thought I'd keep you updated. So wish me luck, guys, and see you on the next hole. Okay, that is solid 86, that one. Nice diagonal line on the XY screen. It's a very, very high chance that this is going to be a coin or something, definitely, that's copper alloy. So let's dig it out and see what we get. Okay, so it's come out in the plug. How lucky was that? It was literally just on this little piece here. So it looks like a coin ball. Something poking out the top here. Let's have a look. Okay, here we go. That's what I saw poking out of the top, by the way. This thing here. So I don't know if that's actually it. Ah, no, it's not it. If you look inside of here, you'll see the profile of what looks to be a crusty old coin. Look at that. That's pretty crusty, isn't it? Pretty crusty, that one. Don't think we're going to get too much from that, but I don't think it's Roman. It's quite thin. But it's certainly an interesting little coin. So this odd little item popped out. Absolutely screaming signal again. But what is it? I have no idea. Absolutely no idea on that one. Well, that horse sounds like he has an idea of what it is. Maybe I'll ask him. But if anyone else out there can help me ID that, I'd be very, very grateful. But yeah, there's that one. So this is the target I've just found, and I think it's a musket ball, a big old lead shot. It's quite heavy, so it's definitely made of lead, but it's a very uneven looking musket ball, isn't it? Maybe it's a fired one or something like that. But oh, that's what it was, pretty deep. Let's see what else we can get. Okay guys, so I think we're at the end of the day now. Been here for about 5.5 hours now, so not a huge, full day out of a hunt today, but still pretty good, pretty enjoyable. And obviously I had that really cool little hammered coin. I mean, the chances of me finding that tiny little hammered coin in this huge field is just, it's incredible. This hobby never ceases to amaze me. The grass is quite long, it's not been ploughed in a very, very long time, and yet I just managed to inkle out that tiny little silver hammered coin. Incredible. So I'm really chuffed with that, guys. Thank you very much for watching again. If I go out again over the next couple of weeks, I'll be sure to do another video. It will be Easter weekend coming up as well, so if I don't do a video before then, I'd just like to wish everybody that watches my video a happy Easter, and I hope that's a great weekend for you. The weather's looking good as well, so hopefully we can all get out and do something good. And until the next time, guys, see you on the next hunt. Happy hunting.